Hello, my name is Stefan. I'm a PM on the remote desktop services team, and I want to show you today how to publish a remote application. We're gonna go through the process of assigning a user to a app group that we're gonna create. We're gonna publish an app in that app group, and then we're gonna see the end user experience. So prior to going through all that, let's open our web client and let's connect with the user that we would like to publish a remote app to make sure that he does not have anything published. As the connection is being established, the service notices that this particular user has nothing assigned, so it generates a generic message that states that the user needs to contact their administrator. This is all expected, so now let's move into the next phase, which is publishing the application. To do that, we will need the administrative level Windows PowerShell eyes. So we're going to go to the Start menu, type PowerShell, and then we're going to run it as administrator. I have already installed the Windows Virtual Desktop PowerShell modules, but if you don't have those installed, the process is quite straightforward. You first install it, then you import it. Since I have already done that, I will move straight ahead and I'm going to authenticate against the service. Here is my prompt. I'm going to provide my credentials. This should not take too long. It's going to probably ask me, yep, that's correct. Once I'm connected, here is my prompt. I am going to go and confirm that I am being connected to the tenant I'm expecting. We'll do that via the get_rds tenant commandlet. Let's do it. Everything looks as expected. Let's see how many and what host pools do we have. And the commandlet is get_rds host pools. Once we get that, we'll find the host pool we want to use, and in this case will be the Windows 10 Enterprise host pool. So the next phase for that host pool will be to see what app groups we have available. Here we are. And you can see that this particular host pool has 3 app groups. 2 of them are of remote app resource type, and 1 is a remote desktop. So the first one that you see here, that's the default one that we're going to create. We're not going to use it. We're just going to go ahead and create our own app group. We're going to use the new RDS app group commandlet with the following input: the tenant name, the host pool name, the name of the app group, and the resource type, which is remote app. Once we execute it, we're going to get an input that confirms, an output that confirms that the app group has been successfully created. At this phase, we will need to understand what applications we have available for our app group. To do that, we're going to issue the get_rds start menu app commandlet. And it actually provided a long list of applications. Here I see right away Word. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and publish Word to our user. Now the next step to publish the individual application will be to do a new command and specify the application. The way we're gonna do that is, again, we need to specify the tenant, the host pool, the application group. And in this situation, I'm using a shortcut. I'm gonna publish via the app alias, which is one of the outputs that we have. This will simplify the process for me by not having to specify the file path and the index manually. Gonna execute that. It's asking me for the name of the app. This is a friendly name that we're gonna display to our user. So let's call it MS Word. Complete that. And you can see the application has been published. At this point, we have an app group. We do have an application in that app group. The last piece will be to assign our user, in this case Alex Wilbur, an access to the app group. So we're gonna assign him as a member of the app group. And for those of you familiar with PowerShell, you won't be surprised that the commandlet is add RDS app group user, and again we need to qualify for which tenant, for which host pool, for which app group, and which user. We'll go ahead and execute this. Once completed, we will go back to our web client and we're gonna refresh the feed to see if we are able to get the published resources. As you can see, the application has been published, and with that we have concluded this demo. Thank you.